the current state of the housing market and the question of whether or not it is a good time to buy. It is not always a good time to buy real estate, and right now is one of those times. However, the housing market is going to crash, but rather because housing affordability is still at one of the worst levels that we've ever seen. The question of whether to buy now or wait depends on what you're waiting for. The idea of buying now and the idea of waiting, and more importantly, they discuss the idea of housing affordability. If you're sitting on the sidelines renting and waiting for housing to become more affordable, it's important you understand the factors that make up housing affordability. We have seen house prices pull back and price reductions increase. It's still less affordable than a year ago due to higher interest rates. Interest rates were sitting around 3.5%, but today we're sitting around 6%. While home prices have moderately declined in several areas between 5 and 10%, it's still much more expensive today to buy that home because of how much interest rates affect your monthly payment. To discuss the three different things that make up housing affordability. The first is wages. While we've seen wage and job growth both slow, we've actually seen jobless claims edge down, which shows that employment out there is still strong. A major contributing factor to wage increases is that many baby boomers, 76 million Americans born between 1946 and 1964, are finally departing the workforce with no replacement for these workers, which results in a labor shortage and keeps pressure on employers to attract and retain workers with high wages, which in turn contributes to higher inflation. The second factor is home prices. Home prices have moderately declined in several areas between 5 and 10%. It's still much more expensive today to buy that home because of how much interest rates affect your monthly payment. Home prices are still escalating, which makes it hard for many people to afford a home. The third factor is interest rates. Interest rates this time last year were sitting around 3.5%, but today we're sitting around 6%. While home prices have moderately declined in several areas between 5 and 10%, it's still much more expensive today to buy that home because interest rates affect your monthly payment. In conclusion, while the housing market is not as affordable as it once was, it is important for people to understand the factors that make up housing affordability, such as wages, home prices, and interest rates. Renting is buying patience until you're ready to buy a home. Just understand while you're renting you're still paying a mortgage, you're just paying the landlord's mortgage instead of your own. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment.